How's it going, all you beautiful people? Today we'll be talking about Ascended Heroes, the specialty set that is dropping on January 30th, so later this month. According to PokeBeach, it's the largest English set with 295 cards, surpassing Fusion Strike, which had 284 cards. And here's some of the cards in the set from Mega Dream, the Japanese set of this. Not all of the English cards have been revealed yet, but it's safe to assume that almost all of the cards will mirror the Japanese set, which is Mega Dream. And some of my favorite are the Pikachu, the Dragonite, and the Gengar. It's been a while since we've had a Chase Gengar and a Chase Dragonite, so I'm sure that a lot of people will be really hyped about this set. Not only do the Pikachu, Dragonite, and Gengar look nice, but a lot of the cards in the set look nice. So I think that this set will be highly sought after, but there is a couple of problems with this set. I'm sure a lot of you guys know, but if you don't know, this set is actually coming out in waves. So it's releasing on January 30th, and it's coming out with two things on January 30th. Only the 2-pack collection and the 3-pack tech sticker collection. So when it first comes out, there's only going to be two products, a box with 2 packs in it and a box with 3 packs in it. And with how hyped this set is, I think that's going to cause a little bit of an issue. But the next set that's going to drop after January 30th is an ETB and the Pokemon Center ETB, which the pre-orders already happened. And both of those will drop on February 20th. So the first 2 and 3 card packs are coming out on January 30th. The ETBs are going to come out on February 20th. And then it'll follow on March 20th with the premium poster collection. And then on April 24th, the booster bundles will come out. So it's coming out of waves. I am not a big fan of waves because it just means that when the set first comes out, there will be a shortage of product that people will want. I'm assuming that this set will be really popular, really sought after. A lot of people are going to want this, but there's not going to be enough to go around, especially with people already having a hard time finding Pokemon cards. And just to show you how ridiculously expensive I think the cards will be at when it gets released on January 30th. If you look at the 2-pack box that's coming out on January 30th, you'll see on TCG Player that it's selling, the cheapest selling pack of those 2 packs is $47.11. And 3 of those actually sold today for around that price. And what's crazier is if you look at the 3-pack for $37.61, I'm not really sure why the 2-pack is $47.11 and the 3-pack is $37.61. But the crazy thing here is when I took a look, the 3 packs for $37.61, so that means that each pack is over $12. 177 of those sold today for a 3-pack, for each pack being over $12 each. Just in comparison, MSRP for packs are usually around $4.50, $5 depending on what product you get, but it's around there. People are already pre-ordering packs for over $12 a pack. So if you're looking for Ascended Heroes and you can't get it at MSRP when it first comes out, I would wait. I don't think that it's worth paying these outrageous prices right when it comes out because there will not be a lot of Ascended Hero products on January 30th, which is a bit unfortunate. I do think that Pokemon should release everything, or at least enough products at the same time. I do not think that a 2-pack and 3-pack a blister is enough for releasing a specialty set as hyped as Ascended Heroes. But one question I have for you guys is, will this be the start of the Pokemon boom again? It's Pokemon has dipped 20 to 30% to close out 2025. It's stabilized a bit. But with the set as hyped as Ascended Heroes coming out, and as hard as it's going to be to get these products, will the Pokemon boom of prices going outrageous happen again? The last set that kind of started the boom, a lot of people credit it to Surging Sparks, which is a bit funny because Surging Sparks isn't performing that well right now. But I do think there's a chance that Ascended Heroes will be the start of a upswing again, because we've been in a downswing for a couple of months after a crazy 2 years of prices going crazy. But we'll just wait and see. That's just what I think, and I can be wrong. But I do think that Ascended Heroes does have the potential to start the market in an upswing again. But another thing to keep in mind is a product that I'm looking at on the side is Prismatic Evolutions. Prismatic Evolutions is a specialty set just like Ascended Heroes, and I think when Ascended Heroes comes out, it'll take away some of the spotlight from Prismatic Evolutions. And not only that, but a lot of people think that Pokemon can just turn on their printer and print as many products as they can. But that's not how it works. They have to allocate part of their printing to certain sets. And with Ascended Heroes coming out, already showing that they're not able to release a lot of products that open, I do think a lot of the printing capabilities from Pokemon will go to Ascended Heroes. So I do think that Prismatic Evolutions, which I think was the most printed set in 2025, will will not be printed as much in 2026 because of Ascended Heroes and because they have to use the printing capabilities for Ascended Heroes and the other sets that got released, such as Mega Evolutions, Phantasmal Flames. But what do you guys think? What do you guys think will happen to the price of Prismatic? Because one of the crazy things about Prismatic is as crazy as it's been printed, the prices are staying nice and stable. They haven't dipped that far. Prismatic ETBs, last time I checked, were around $125. The booster bundles, last time I checked, were about $60. So even with all the reprints, the prismatic products are still holding strong. But what do you think? What do you think the market's going to look like when Ascended Heroes comes out? What do you think the prismatic evolutions is going to do, or any other products that you like are going to do when Ascended Heroes comes out? Will 2026 see an upswing in the market in the prices, or will the market keep dipping? Let me know in the comments. And if you watched, thank you very much for watching all the way here. I really appreciate your support, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.